What's up, guys and girls? I wanted to bring to you today a review of the Baofeng UV-5R. This little thing is a ham radio operator. It's also
I have a junk email account like that.
It's also a dual channel scanner. As you can see, there's two channels here that are active. One I found, the local neighborhood watch, I believe. Oh, looks like it's locked. So there's that little key icon gone. So now I can use the keypad to switch between channel A and B. So channel A I have currently active with another radio out in my living room, which I can transmit signals and receive signals from currently. So yeah, this thing was only about $25 on Amazon. It has a 10-mile range with the stock antenna. I ordered the larger antenna to try to boost the range on this thing. I really have no complaints with it. It took a little bit of understanding to know how to operate, a couple YouTube videos, and I was on my way to programming my own channels. So right now we're in channel mode, and then there's also a scanner mode. This is scanner mode. I have the two channels on here where I've been scanning through each channels. Once you find a channel that you like or want to monitor, you can add the channel to your list of channels on the other prompt. So on the other prompt, there's 127 programmable channels. I'm never going to use all of those, but it's nice to have. Right now I have about 8-9 channels programmed, and that's about all I could find on the scanner. The scanner itself is pretty slow. You can change the step, but when you change the step, it will scan through channels faster, but it's also going to skip over a lot of the ones that you might want to be listening to. So the problem I've had with this thing is if you want to find all of those other channels, it's going to take a very long time to scan through all of these at 2.5 steps. As opposed to right now, we're scanning at 25 steps, and you can scan up to 50 steps. So I have it on a pretty large range right now. Looks like we found another channel. So I have a large range right now in which I'm scanning channels, and I'm actually going to be missing a lot of them. But what I found is a lot of these channels are just static. So like this one. It's a useless channel. You don't want to listen to this crap. So we're just gonna keep on scanning. Now, before anyone in the comments says things like, "Oh, don't you need a license?" and this and that, yada yada yada, this radio is set to only scan up to 520 between 400 megahertz and 520 megahertz. So those are all public channels that anyone can use. You don't need a license to operate this thing on these bandwidths, right? So before anyone makes any wise comments, just realize that you came to me with limited information, and now you have the information that you need. So act accordingly. So for $25, this thing's pretty solid. It lasted me 2 days on the one battery charge for the first use. So I was pretty impressed with the amount of battery life that the little battery has, and you can also purchase a larger battery. But I like the size and mobility of this thing. It's a really nice little handheld device. So let's see what else we can do with this thing. So it does have a AM or FM radio. Switch to that. Oops, that's the alarm. What? Baofeng. So I am scanning that other channel. Okay, there we go. So apparently I was receiving a signal just now, and that's why I couldn't get on the FM radio. But the radio's really cool, the FM radio, because it's gonna get a lot more channels than your average FM radio on a car or on a device, because this thing has a large antenna that scans a lot better than most radios. So I haven't heard of half of these stations, to be honest. Tons of them. Heck yeah, Blink 182. So it also has an alarm. It has a flashlight, a SOS flashlight. Let's see, what else has it got? It can have a microphone on it and a headset, which it did come with. And there's a lot of options on here. I'm not going to go over them, because if you want a Baofeng ham radio UV-5R, you're going to have to go to a 30-40 minute crash course to figure this thing out. But once you do, it's pretty straightforward, and it's very useful and very user-friendly. I have it set to my specifications right now. I turned off a lot of things, and I turned off the voice, I turned off the beeps, because let's face it, you can hear the clicks of these buttons. What do you need beeps for, wasting your battery life? And you can clearly just click it and hear that prompt happening. So yeah, stuff like that. So we're gonna do a quick scan and see what we come up with here. So these radios are actually, in my understanding, the most commonly used radio in the entire world. They are made in Japan or China, and that makes sense. China makes everything. So China basically perfected the mini ham radio, the mobile ham radio, and made it so dang available and so dang versatile that it's usable and user-friendly in every region of the world. So right now, the US and China are using these things pretty exclusively, because the only two language points on here right now are English and Chinese, but that's still putting these ham radios in the user range of billions. So yeah. Maybe not billions, but hundreds of millions for sure. So yeah, that's my quick overview of the Baofeng UV-5R. It is a great little radio, and I have no complaints. I do highly suggest them for the $25 price range that they have on Amazon. Hope you liked the video, and please like and subscribe. Stick around for more content. We will have more card content opening soon, and any little gadgets and devices, or just my hobbies in general, I'm going to start posting more of these types of videos. So stay tuned, and hope you guys liked it.